Today we're at 240 LaFayette Street here in Locust Grove. Need to get a final cut as well as pick up some branches that are in the yard. This side of the house is showing some mildew. Could use a pressure washing on this side. It's the original roof up there. You can see a patch job that was done. We do have some issues inside that I'm going to point out in the bonus room. Maybe get those tree limbs cut away from the roof there. Looks like that gutter's almost full. We get that emptied as well. It does have gas appliances. We do have a carbon monoxide sensor on premises. You can see just how much that tree is starting to get into the soffit and fascia. According to the tenant, you can see the discoloration up there, or I should say the trial replacement and repair. We can check previous work orders on this, but in the roof, where this apex meets the side of the roof and down, you can see the discoloration or the changing of colors of shingles. That's where the leak is coming through, and they have a bucket up there to catch the water. That's right, a big bucket, more like a storage tub. So that effort didn't work. Let's take a look inside. We do need some trimming of these shrubs. These lower pedalum are taking over the sidewalk, as you can see here. Going to need to get some kind of a paint or coating on these railings. The dry rot has gotten to them, the sun, and it's a big splinter hazard for welcome guests. Let's go inside. It's nice and cool in here. The AC is cranked down quite a bit when I first came in. It looks good in here. Throughout the entire house, all walls are going to have some marks. Like these right here. A little touch up needed. No damage though as far as holes in walls or anything like that. Let's go into the kitchen. Tenant was left to clean the place by himself. His bride and children already moved down to Brunswick. Did a pretty good job. May need just to wipe out the oven again. We did do the self-cleaning on that. Just underneath the light switch here in the eating kitchen, there was probably a trash can there. You can tell the rubs that are on there. So magic eraser and touch-up paint could do wonders. It did have two small kids, as you can tell. In the corner, that tape is coming loose. They want to look at retaping, mudding, and touch-up. No issues as far as water damage or show of water damage here in the living room. We do have some more of those marks on the wall that we can simply just touch up. Here in the laundry room, getting a little more severe, especially here underneath the light switch. I need to kill that first before painting. This is where the show begins as far as continuing water damage. Please look into previous work orders. That is way too dark up there. There's probably mold behind that ceiling as well as down the side of this wall. We would want to tear that out, try to dry it out. We have had a lot of rain lately. And then with these higher temperatures, it just creates a breeding ground for mold. Going to the master. Unique setup. Double fluorescent lights up above the ceiling fan. You can see where the headboard was. No major stains in the carpet. Regular carpet cleaning and vacuuming should be fine. Light bulb is out here in the shower. Some marks there in the closet. Above the garden tab, you can see how that tape goes along there. And the mud is crackled. We also have some watermarks, I guess, on the side. This has always been a mess. This is a medicine cabinet with bifold doors. Because this left door and this track really doesn't hold the door steady. You can see on the left side how much lower it is on the right. So therefore what you get is just something that does not work. Recommend removal of that door and maybe just leave shelves or come up with some other kind of door for that. Alright, well, got a little bit of marks there underneath the granite countertop. Some marks on the inside of the closet. It's a ding on the door. Here's our half bath. Gap in that wood there. This is something unique. We have some water damage along the threshold, but actually that water comes down because it's tough to tell with this picture, but there's actually a crack in that window. They think a bird ran into it or something, but that was there when they moved in. And the design of the home, unfortunately, has the condensation line directly above your entry. I'm glad the AC is not kicking too much right now, because again it'd be pouring on our guests, and you can see the crack a little bit better there in the outline of the cloud upper right. Let's have a hole there. That could be hail damage. Let's take a look upstairs as we are done with the downstairs. On the right side, again, we need to go ahead and touch up. Same thing along this wall. Little spots in here again. It's hot up here. It is so hot up here. There's no insulation behind the closet wall. This was actually the kids' room. So they tried to put tape over it. I wanted them to leave that there so that we know to put insulation behind this closet wall and the closet wall on the other side as well. Full bath. Here's the beginning of some of the drama. You can see the discoloration. And again, this has been pre-existing, ongoing. Let's check the work orders previously. To add to scope of work. over here. Some marks on the wall. And inside this closet is where all the drama is. See, on that side of the wall, again, you have that apex, you have that channel that's coming down, and this is where we're actually leaking. And they have this huge tub that doesn't catch it all because it goes left and right, and it leaks down below, and that's our garage. So we're going to ask that we correct that damage to the roof this time properly versus what was done before, so it doesn't recur. That concludes our inspection.